We're going to do lesson 56 today. The first thing I want to do is remind you about prefixes and suffixes. Now, you know suffixes really well. We had a bunch of them in our last chart. Suffixes are added to a root word, right? They're a letter or group of letters that are added to a root word, and they come at the end. But a prefix comes at the beginning of a root word. We have them on our new chart. Let's take a look at it now. We've got in asleep, all in also, be in because, in and enjoy, un in unbutton, in wrinkle, in could, air in hair, in push, in enough, in country, air in carry, and ire in fire. So there's our new list. We just started this one, so that's why I'm reading them to you. I'll do that for the first couple days so we can get the hang of it before you just go over them on your own. Now, we have some prefixes on this list, don't we? You can tell because of the hyphen. I want you to do me a favor. If you don't have a piece of paper and a pencil, please use a pencil, or something to bear down on, push pause and go get it now, and push play when you're ready to go on. All right, here's what I want you to do. I want you to pause this video when you can see these words. I want you to write them. What you're going to do is circle the prefix and underline the root word, okay? So circle the prefixes and underline the root words. Push play when you're ready to check it. All right, let's check our work, okay? We've got always. Ways is our root word and all is our prefix. Behind. Hind, believe it or not, hind is a word. Like your hind quarters. Like, okay, we had the pigs outside, right? Because, you know, who doesn't have pigs outside of their schoolhouse? Well, the pigs, you say your hind quarters is the back legs, right? So hind. Be is the prefix. Beside. Side is your root word and be is your prefix. Ready is your root word and all is your prefix. And below, low, right? Low is your root word and be is your prefix. Okay, so see how you did? Ready? And we will go on. All right, I want to remind you of something. We've talked about this before. But when you add a suffix to a word, right, that has a consonant at the end, but it has a vowel before it, a short vowel, then in order to add a suffix that starts with a vowel, you have to double the last letter, okay? And we've done this together, right? I want you to do me a favor. I want you to push pause, and I want you to add the suffix ing to each of these root words and push play when you're ready to check it. All right, we're going to check it together. To make tripping, you have to double the P because there's a vowel right before that last consonant, right? If you have to add that extra P because that's what keeps that vowel short, right? Rest. Now, in the last letter of rest is a consonant, but before it is not a vowel. There's another consonant. So we don't need to double anything for this one. We can just add ing, right? But look at plan. Plan has this happening. We've got the consonant, but there's a vowel before it, okay? So we have to add an extra N and ing. If we didn't do that, because this is a short vowel, right? But if we didn't do that, it would be planing, which is something you do to wood to like make it small, shorter. So, okay, crack. You don't need to double the K because there's a consonant before it. It doesn't have a vowel before it. So it's just ing, cracking. Awesome? All right. Now, I want you to take a look at two new special sounds. We're going to look at the all in also. We've got already, also, always, and almost. There's a fly in here and it's driving me crazy. Almost. Okay? So what's the root word in always? Ways. So your special sound would be all, and then also the A in pray. Got it? Okay. Let's take a look at the next one. It's another prefix, be and because. Okay. Became, between, belong, behind, beside, and below. Got it? So like in below, we have the be, right, in because, and the O in bowl. Okay, so this is a new one to add to our mental list. We've got all these special sounds floating around in our head. Be and because is a prefix. All and also is a prefix. Okay, get that piece of paper and pencil ready because we are going to do a dictation exercise, which is where I say the sentence and you write it as best you can. Sorry. Write the sentence as best you can. Work on spelling and all the things you know about sentences, okay? Here it goes. I will say it 2 to 3 times. Ready? Do you sit still in church on Sunday? Do you sit still in church on Sunday? One more time. Do you sit still in church on Sunday? If you need more time, just push pause. All right, let's see how you did. Ready? Okay, here's our sentence. You always start your sentence with a capital letter, so make sure you did that. Do you sit still? There's 2 L's at the end of still. In church, CH, right? In nurse, and then CH. On Sunday, I capitalized the S in Sunday because it is a proper noun, okay? And you have to have a question mark at the end. If you missed anything, make a correction on your paper, okay? All right, good job. You finished with your video.